An all-star.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. In here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. NSGA's subbed in for Mitchell. Now, here's Fox. Spins. Pass to Johnson. Castle on the wing. Defended by Dort. Here's Cornette. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Spurs,
and that one falls for Cornette. 1:29 left to play here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Johnson over Williams. Johnson can't hit.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Fox, the bounce pass. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Williams against Johnson. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now a 5-point Thunder lead.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Takes a step back. Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Dort passes to Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
The Thunder leading by 8. On the court for San Antonio. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Barnes out there with Luke Cornette, and it's Harper in at the point. Here's Joe. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And that one is good. Holmgren's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Castle. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Joe passes to Wallace. Back to Joe. From past the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell outside. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Alexander comes in for Mitchell, then for the Spurs. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Luke Cornett, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Fox dishes to Olynyk on the wing. Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. Unable to get that one. Oklahoma City leading by 11. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Now, here's Olynyk. Pass to Vassell. They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
And that one falls for Vassell. Vassell hits them both.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era, has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot from the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Fox, steps back and drains the jump shot. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's SGA. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 11. A pass to Fox. Here's Vassell. Fox finds Olynyk. Wallace against Castle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Chet Holmgren. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
The Thunder have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Vassell, the pass to Olynyk. Outside Harper. Olynyk sets a screen for Harper. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now just a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. Williams against Olynyk. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Olynyk.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Case and Wallace. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Barnes is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 7. Vassell outside. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
Great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Thunder have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. So he gets them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Dort. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Williams kicks to Dort. Pass to SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now Castle. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dort passes to Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fox. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Vassell. The kick out to Fox. Shoots over Dort. Can't hit from 12. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Thunder leading by 7. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder. He lobs it up. Castle misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you, Kevin.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Dort. The rebound by the Spurs. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. Got it from 16 feet. SGA's got 21 in the game.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Three-pointer, Fox. And Holmgren pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Now, here's Fox. He has 6. Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Castle. He's got 7. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Holmgren outside. Back to Dort. SGA against Fox. From deep, SGA. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Castle. And the 3 ball is good. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so here is Oklahoma City. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander and a missed layup. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Wembanyama with plenty of space. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
It's Williams, high post. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. Good, nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Williams. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Shoots over Dort, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Williams inside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Right wing. They double team Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Spurs ball.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Spurs also with the sub. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 25. Shoots over Fox. And that one hits back iron. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Holmgren. And the basket by SGA. SGA's got 27 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Fox hits them both. The Thunder leading by 8. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Fox. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. 10 points for him. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Oklahoma City leading by 6. .129 left in the third quarter. Williams finds Joe. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Green for 2 points. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight. Spurs trail by 8. Right side, Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. From deep. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Barnes outside. That 3 off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mitchell looking it over. Shoots. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here is Harper over Wallace. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
And Harper no good on that one. It's Joe on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Spurs, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with the ability to be a great facilitator.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Kicks it out to Wiggins. In the corner, Wallace with it. And stolen by Vassell. The 3. Outside Harper. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game.
Fox against Mitchell. Fox with the steal. To the inside. Barnes passes to Vassell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Here's Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Drills the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 2. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Fox finds Cornette. Now here's Vassell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Cason Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. First one falls for him.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Harper. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Out to the right wing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Thunder with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shoots over Fox. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Here's SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Vassell against Williams. Pass to Castle. Hits the three-point bomb.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Here's SGA. Shai takes the hit and still catches gets it to go.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Champagnie. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Harper kicks to Vassell. Back to Harper. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harper. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside for SGA. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harper. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Champagnie from downtown. Buries it from three-point range.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Now Holmgren. George, he drills the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Fox against SGA. Wembanyama reels it in. Spurs trail by 6. Now Fox. A putback. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Now SGA. And stolen by Wembanyama. Fox against Dort. Shoots from 12. Doesn't get that one. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea going through the defense.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Fox. Strong move off the glass.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Now Holmgren. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now, here's Fox. Now, Castle. Off target from outside. Fox with the steal. From deep. Buries the deep ball.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein shoots it. Wembanyama reels it in.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Dort with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your defender, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. San Antonio calls timeout. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Fires the three. Knocks down the three.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game out.
For your Oklahoma City's, Chet Holmgren, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their teams.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Here's Vassell. And get the 3. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.